So this is my toleration Instagrok. I found three main key facts in the key facts tab that I found relevant. The first one is that toleration is concerned with resisting the temptation to actively negate the thing in question. Another one was that toleration occurs when an agent could actively negate or destroy the person or object in question, but chooses not to do so. And third and final piece of information I found for toleration is that toleration does require that we refrain from enacting the negative consequences of our negative judgments. Basically, the underlying theme that we can probably deduce from this is that the idea of toleration is that you can disagree with things, but you don't have to take action on your disagreement actions on your disagreement that are unreasonable and could harm people, even if they could harm people that shouldn't be harmed. Now, the next main bubble that I have is Reformation, and so under the Reformation key facts tab, I found two major pieces of information that I want to share. The first one is that the Protestant Reformation created the most serious challenge to toleration in early modern Europe, because until that time, most people in Europe were always Roman Catholic, so it wasn't hard they had one less thing to fight about, but that changed. The other thing that they found was that one of the worries of the humanist thinkers of the Reformation was whether it was possible to have infallible knowledge of the divine will, such that one could justify the persecution of heretics. Basically, because these people were of high standing, and with high standing, you often had important relations to the church, and the church would want them to oppose people they considered heretics. And even though they knew they should, part of them also knew that what the heretics were doing wasn't exactly heresy. It was simply freedom of religion, which brings me to my next topic. Freedom of religion. I'm gonna explode it. Okay. Again, I only found two key facts that are important, or at least worth sharing. The first one is that many major European figures weighed in on the side of freedom of religion because they found that it was a very progressive opinion that they shared, and that should be a fact, that should be a reality for most people in Europe. Liberty of conscience and freedom of religion are policies that sometimes overlap with toleration and sometimes go beyond it. It basically saying that freedom of religion is something that requires toleration but can go beyond it as well. And in fact, speaking of freedom of religion, that brings me to the third bubble that I have, which is the Church of England. For this one, I only found one key fact that was somewhat interesting, and this is related to freedom of religion. It says that the Church of England suspended penal laws against Protestants who refused to conform to the Church of England, because the Church of England was trying to be more progressive than the Catholic Church was, and this is just part of that. Okay, thanks for watching.